Hi everybody, it's Sonia with Sonia K Creations. Come on in, we're gonna craft. It's been a little while. We're gonna make something springy, Eastery, I guess you'd say. So I know it's getting close to that time now, but I've only got to make a few things, but you can't see any of them up there because I've decorated with them, and one of them I gave away to a friend for her birthday. So come on in, let me know that you're watching. I don't see a single soul yet, but oh, there's an eye. Okay, so it's working. Come on in and we're gonna get started. We're gonna be using this egg from Dollar Tree. All right, it says Cheryl Patterson Moore is watching. So make sure you sprinkle, spread the blessings, all that stuff, and I'll say hi to a couple people when they say hi to me, and then we'll get started. Oh, yep, Cheryl's saying hi now. Hi, Carol Johnson. So yeah, so we're gonna make something. I don't know. I've had this sitting on my craft desk for like a week and a half, but then I ended up having to watch my granddaughter for 4 or 5 days. So which was fine. I love watching her, but so I'm gonna make it. So this is just a plastic egg. It was gold on one side. It is 2 parts. You can see it has a seam. I got it at Dollar Tree. You can get them anywhere. They had lots of different colors. It really doesn't matter. And I glued it together, and I put one really fast coat of white paint on it. And I kind of wanted to, well, before I do that, so then I bought the, oh no, I just dropped something I need. We'll have to find that when we need it. I got this, one of the new molds from IOD. What's this one called? Le Lapin. I think it means rabbit in French, but it's all these really cute rabbits. And we're going to be using this one right here. And I used resin, and so I just poured resin in there, but I made this a while ago. And then I just laid it over, while it was still kind of flexible, I laid it over the top of my egg so it molded and and I taped it there so it would, like, you know, conform to that shape. So we're going to glue that on here now. I'm going to put it up just about as far as I can. And I don't have the quick bond, tight bond glue right now, so we're just going to use this wood glue that I have in a little hot glue. So hope you guys have been good. I got my house decorated. Oh, I thought I did that right. Just a second, so I'll tangle that. I got my house decorated for Easter or spring or whatever, so I'll show you that soon. Just gonna put a little of this hot glue around. Hopefully that's enough because it's out. I'm putting it up kind of higher. Thank you. Yeah, Carteret's doing better. She actually had to have a second surgery because her wound wasn't healing properly. So that's why I had to watch Janie again. But now everything's going good. It seems like, anyway, right now. Okay, that seems like it's pretty stuck on there. Hi, Jeanette and Deb. Gosh, not many people on today. That's okay. I'm going early today because I'm going to go work out. I'm going to this body pump class. So, all right. So I just got that on there. It kind of has a gap, but I don't care. I probably should have put a little more glue. Let me add some glue stick to my gun. I'm out of practice. I haven't crafted in a while. Let's see, maybe I'll just kind of stick some under there. See if I can. This would probably be better to use clay with, but I didn't have any clay anyway, so that's all right. That's pretty close to the edge. So just like that. So then, is it crooked? Well, I don't know. I want to put another coat of paint, but I kind of want to make it look a little thicker, so I'm just going to take a little bit of paint. I don't think it'll take too much. We're making a mess. And then adding a little bit of baking soda to it. I don't do this very often, so I'm not really sure how much, but I might have added too much baking soda. Let me dump a little of that out over here. Yeah, I'm going to add a little more paint. I kind of want it to look kind of, I don't know if it'll look like cement when we're done. We'll see. But that was my idea. Yeah, I just came on. I guess it's been already. As soon as I get on, it goes so fast. Okay, and I'm going to see if this paint dauber thing will work good for it, because I kind of want to pounce it on. I don't know, we'll see. I don't really have a, yeah, that's good. So I don't really want brush. I'm not going to actually do it like that on the bunny, because I'm probably just going to paint regular paint on the bunny, because it already has a texture, but I kind of want this to have a texture. So I'm just going to go up to the bunny. I don't know if you can see it, kind of has a thicker texture, and it covers easier. Let's see. Hold on to the bunny part while I'm doing this. But you can do this same project even if you don't have this bunny. You don't have to have the bunny. You can just do it with nothing on it, or you could put transfer on, or whatever you have. You have a different mold of a different character or bunny or something. Oh yeah, that's looking good, I think. I'm gonna do the back, but I'm gonna just go as far as I can go. And then I'll paint the bunny and then while this is drying, and then turn it over and do the other side. Looks like maybe one coat will be good. That's why I did a coat ahead of time, because it'll cover easier. I just did regular paint the first time. Bottom really doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm painting that, because it's not going to show. All right, then I'm just going to take a paintbrush. I had one. And just take the regular paint and just kind of go over the bunny real quick. And maybe the edges where I couldn't get to with that brush. Or with this pouncer I meant. Yeah, so I watched Janie for, I picked her up on, what day was that? Can't even remember the days went into the next, or picked her up on a Friday, wait, maybe a Saturday. No, I picked her up on a Sunday. We had to miss church because my husband went with me, so, yeah, we met halfway and picked her up on, I guess it was a week ago Sunday. A week ago, yeah, this last Sunday. And then I had her till Thursday. Okay, that's good. We'll dry that real quick. And I think I might paint the bunny's ears pink. I did have a good birthday, yeah. My birthday was March 4th, so that was over a week ago, I guess. We went out, that was a Wednesday, we went out that Friday with my family though. I think one coat will be good. I want to get this dry enough so I can paint the back. Maybe that's good enough so I can put it on its end and paint the other side. Ah, there it goes. Stay there. Doesn't want to sit up, so I'll just have to hold it right there. I'm going to cover the seam with something, so I'm not too worried about that showing. But if you didn't want to cover it with something, you could put like, and you didn't want the seam to show, you could put spackle or something in there. This might be a long live. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I haven't been on in a while, so seeing some spots might need a little extra, so I'm just going back. Okay, I think that looks good. Let's dry it a little bit. Hi, Jan. Good to see you. Hi, Tammy. Thanks for sprinkling. You came out late. This is just a Dollar Tree egg that comes in 2 parts. I glued it together, painted one coat of this regular paint, and then I kind of made a little textured paint with some baking soda added to it. Well, I also put on the bunny on the front. It's not perfect, but we're going to be doing something over the top, so I'm not really concerned about it. Okay. I'm going to let that sit right there. And then I also got this recently at Dollar Tree. It was black. I've never seen these ones exactly before, but it's a candlestick, any kind of candlestick. And I already put one coat, but I just decided I want to add a little of the texture to this as well. So we're going to just really quickly do that. Might not be able to get it everywhere because it's kind of hard to get in the little grooves, but we'll try. But really, any candlestick you have would work for this. I didn't have any, and so I was at Dollar Tree and I saw these, so I grabbed it. I did have some candlesticks, but they were a little tall, I thought, for what I wanted to do, so. All right, I like that better. It has a little more, doesn't look so brushstrokey. Okay, we'll dry that. You guys are so quiet, nobody's talking. I see everybody that's on because it keeps telling me all the people that are watching. Do you guys see that too, where it says who's watching? I don't know if you guys see that or not. It shouldn't take long to dry because I didn't put very much, really. All right, let's make sure this is not quite dry, so I need this to be good and dry before we do our next part. Oh, I forgot I want to paint the bunny's ears a little bit light pink color. All right, we'll let that dry a little bit. I just have some pink here. I'm probably just gonna, let's see, take a little bit out and add maybe a little, I have some white here on the table because I don't want it quite so pink. Just gonna add a little pink in his ear here. Can't really see it that much, but it's a little pink. I see that everybody's on. Okay. That's a new thing that it shows who's watching, but I didn't know if you guys could see that or not. I was gonna fix a few spots around the bunny. I hope he's not moving, because, oh, he is moving. Ah, that's not good. Let's see, maybe I need to lift him up and put a little more glue. Because he'll eventually stick because he has some more permanent glue, but I probably just didn't put enough hot glue. Okay. Oops, now he's not in the right spot. This would be better if you let it, set longer before you work on it. I'm gonna hold it for just a second. Thanks, Christine. Hopefully that's gonna stay now. Okay. So, because then I'm gonna take I think I'm gonna take clear wax first. This is the wax you can get from Home Depot. But I'm just gonna take some clear wax and kind of gently go around the whole leg, just because I'm gonna put dark wax on, and I don't want it to, even on the bunny, I don't want it to be too dark. I want to be able to wipe it away, which I just realized again, I forgot to grab paper towels. I was thinking I was all prepared, but obviously not. I'm not putting a ton of this on, just a little bit. That's probably good. Yeah, my bunny is not stuck the best, but we're gonna make it work. All right, then I'm gonna take dark wax, which is from Bear 2. Mostly put a lot on the bunny, but everywhere as well. I'm gonna put it on the bunny and then wipe it off, but I need to go get some paper towel to do that. I like to wipe it off in sections because you might get too much on there if you let it sit too long. All right, let me grab some paper towel real quick. Oh, I forgot our paper towels. All right, I'm back. Hopefully this bunny is not going to move. So then you just take something and rub it, like something dry usually, and it's going to just stay down in those details. If you want it to be less, dark, because it is, we might take some of the clear wax and go over it again, but just getting it. But it stays down in those details. I'm just holding on to my bunny so he doesn't move while I'm doing this. Oh, paint came off. I have to fix that in a minute. Okay. Yeah, some of my paint's coming off, which I don't really like, but we'll fix it. So I'm going to keep going and take some of this and just kind of go over the whole leg, little at a time. Yeah, if you let your paint stay on longer and your glue dry, you're going to have less problems than I'm having, but trying to do it, I'm going to just pat, I think, maybe. And then add some clear wax. It's getting a little darker than I was hoping. Mostly because I'm not letting it dry and I don't want to scrub too hard because I don't want to all my paint to come off. But that's okay. It could be more rustic than I was thinking. We'll just keep working on it. I'm going to do the rest of it, I think, real quick. It's going to be cute when it's done. Seems like it always works out somehow. Yeah, I'm just adding some clear wax to my thing when I rub on it, because then I can get more of that brown off. And I'm probably going to go back and add some white too. It's looking okay. Have some few spots I don't like, so I'm going to take my white paint. Well, I should take my dauber. Oh well. Just going to kind of do those spots. Basically just there. Doesn't look too bad though. I'm not going to go over those spots right now. I'm just going to work on some other spots. Might add just a little more of that pink to the ear a little bit. Okay, that looks pretty good. Just don't mind the white spots. We'll let that dry, then we'll fix those. Alex is doing good. He's sitting on the couch when I went out there. That's what he was doing. And then this, I think I'm going to add a little wax to it as well. I probably should do, maybe I'll just mix a little bit of clear wax and that together so I don't have to do it both, but just kind of give it some color. That's why my waxes get mixed all and make a mess, because I just kind of go for it. I don't want this to be very dark. Just older. This one I could probably be a little tougher with, because I actually painted this probably 2 weeks ago, because the first coat, because I was getting ready to go live, and then I ended up having to go get Janers. We call her Janers tomatoes. That's what her mom started calling her, so now that we all call her that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That's more the color I kind of wanted the other thing to be, but that's all right. So just kind of like that. All right, then, while we're waiting for that to dry a little bit, we're going to take, I just found, it was like a little piece of foam, a weird shape, but I cut it in half. It was a little bit taller. And we're going to put that, I think like this on here. So let's see, what kind of glue should I use? I'll probably use, I did have some E6000 in here the other day. Where is it now? I was just using it, but I don't know where it went. Yeah, I don't see it, although I just had it. But I guess we'll try to use some of this wood glue and that hot glue. Mostly hot glue, so it'll stay now better than the bunny is. Hi, Pam. All right, so that's on there like that. Then we're going to go back to this guy because he's kind of a hot mess right now. Dry these spots. Then I'm going to have to go back and add some wax. And it came off again because I'm too impatient, but I don't really want to do this when it's on the thing, but I might have to do it later. Because that part right there keeps, that one is just getting worse and worse. Okay, that's the only really bad one. But I also think I'm going to take just a really dry brush of white and kind of go over my bunny a little bit. Oh yeah, that looks better. And then maybe over the, no, too much, that's not what I wanted. Just kind of around a little bit. Where it's too dark. Yeah, that's looking better. And when I can really fix it right here, it'll be better. I'll show it to you in a second. Just barely putting any paint on my brush and kind of, well, that got too much right there, but. Just kind of going over everything. And like I got a little too much white there, so I'll just add a little wax. Oh yeah, it's looking a lot better because it's giving it some dimension of like looking like more like stone, I guess. So I should go back on the back side. I don't do this very often, so I'm just learning with you guys. We got to get to the fun part of this, my favorite part. You know, we're going to zhuzh it up with some florals. But kind of mixing the two together. Oh yeah, it looks really good now, except for that one spot, but we will come back to that. Where's the, this top part needs a little white. Yeah, that looks good. Except for this spot right there. But other than that, it looks, it's this spot we're gonna fix later, but looks real good. Okay, so that looks good. So now, we'll come back to that, but we're going to take, I'm going to move this paint out of here because what I'm using next, I don't want to get paint all over, or maybe I'll just turn it up, turn it over. I think this top heavy does not want to stand up. You guys are so quiet. I see Jen Cook is on. My nose is running. Okay, so then I wanted to take some, I think I'm going to go with the thicker ribbon. I got this on Amazon. So I'm going to, I want it to go around. Oh, see, this thing is really top heavy, but once we get on there, it should be fine. I'm going to start at the top, I think, and go down, and then we did this I already decorated with it, but we did this basically, I'm putting the ribbon around on some smaller ones we used. So I'm going to just glue it from the bottom and then around the top. Gotta make sure I get it where I want it to go. Let me get it started. Yeah, that's good. Trying to do this so I don't make a mess of it. Oh, this glue. I gotta get some different hot glue. This hot glue dries way too fast. Whew, burnt myself. I gotta ask you some questions. You guys are too quiet. Oh, this is not good. I feel like it's too far over that way. I can fix this a little bit. Pulling off the paint, but that's okay because it's not going to show under there. Let's see. That seems a little better. Okay, so I just put that on there like that. All right, we're going to put a bow on the top too, but we'll wait to do that. Oh gosh, what a mess. Okay. Put this over here. All right, now we're going to try to stick this on here, which I had thought of doing with E6000, but I think I'm going to kind of, I want this to put florals in on the side, but the middle I don't care about, so I'm going to kind of make a little spot for it, make a big mess, but make a spot so the bunny can kind of sit back down in there a little better. I hope that'll work. It should work a little. See if that helps a little bit. Yeah. Take a little more off the side here. Okay. See where I want the front to be this. Something under there, or is it just, oh yeah, there's something under there, okay. Oh yeah, that fits good in there. Okay, so, like I said, I can't find my E6000. I was just using it yesterday to fix some of my Easter decor, but don't ask me where it is now. You guys sprinkle for me, since I haven't been on in so long. Should I put on here, or should I put some in there too? And of course hot glue, because otherwise it will be falling everywhere. Oh, and I'm out. All right, let's see if we can get this good on the first try. Where it's sitting. Good. Straight. I thought about putting some holes in the bottom of the bunny, or the egg, but I never did. I think I'm gonna go around in here. Just add glue like that. It's not gonna show if I get some out. Already ran out of glue. You guys liking it so far? It doesn't look that cute yet, but I think it'll look cute when it's done. Okay. All right, let's put that there. Put that there. Okay, I want to make sure it's good and stuck before we start doing the rest, because, you know, we might have a mess. But we could, while we're waiting for it to glue a little bit, I'm going to make a bow to put on the top. Not sure if I can tie a good one with this thick ribbon. When I ordered it, it was a little bit thicker than I was expecting, but I like it because sometimes I need thicker ribbon. I have a thinner one, but then it's a little bit too thin. Oh, that wasn't bad. And I like this because it's the same on both sides, which is nice. Is that a good size? It seems like it's good. Okay. Oh, it says a grungy goodness. It's your first time watching. Yay! You're probably better at grunge stuff than me. I don't go real grungy, but I do like to do stuff like this sometimes. All right, so I'm going to put it right on the top, and then we'll cut the tails however we decide we want them. I told you guys I decorated my house in green and pink for Easter. I've never done that, just green and pink, and it's so cute. I can't wait to show you guys. I'm gonna cut these dovetail, I think. I don't know. When I'm done, I might decide if I want to cut these a little bit shorter. I'm not sure. We'll decide later. Thank you, Pam. So if you're coming on late, like grungy goodness, that I'm going to fix, but it's just, I'm letting it, because every time I'd mess with it, the paint would come off, and not a good thing, so. All right, so let's see if this feels pretty stable. Feels pretty stable, I guess. Okay. All right, so we got that so far. Now we got to add some pink. Thanks, Tammy. All right, so I'm just using what I had, and I didn't have any pink like regular florals, but I have like these, all these paper type florals from the paper section or the scrapbooking section at Hobby Lobby. Also have a little bit of this pink stuff from leftovers from a pick from Dollar Tree. And then we're going to also use this stuff from Hobby Lobby. Oh, and these are paper as well, these little things. So that's what we're going to do. So now we're just going to go for it and decide what flowers we want to use. I wish I could lay this down, but I'm scared to. It seems pretty darn sturdy, but see how... Can you guys see me doing this? Okay. I just feel like it'd be easier if I, at least to start. Is it going to stay? I think it is. I don't think I want that one. I think I want to go with these ones. Actually, I think I'll start by adding some of this stuff first. I want it to be kind of hanging down. So this, I don't really like this foam because it's a little bit, what's the word? Too tough, but I'm going to try to stick it in there. That was my plan, but I don't know if these are going to be strong enough to stick in there. Could put holes, I guess, with a skewer or something. I have this piece of wire, it might work good. What did I do with it? There it is. I should have just went under like I normally do. We might just have to glue it, because that's just not going to work for me. I should have just done it under, but we're just going to go for it. I don't know if I want it quite that long. Maybe like that long. Okay, we're just gluing. Didn't really have to have, well, that piece there, but that's okay. Just gonna go around, put a few of these first, and then I'll add a few flowers over the top, which would make them stay a lot better. Because right now they're wanting to come up. You know what I wish I had was, what are those called? Like, that does not look good. Floral pins, I guess you call them. I don't know about this. It's gonna be cute, just give me a second. All right, I think maybe we'll put the flowers first and then go do the rest. That's what I'm gonna go for. How many of these little florals do I have? I'm just adding some flowers. Yeah, pins, I don't know. I just used regular pins with that. Oh, this has wire on it, so that might be good. A little bit heavier duty or wire. Oh, that's not even sticking. Yeah, those are nice because they have good wire. It's all right, it's gonna work. Okay, so we have those three on there, and then now we're gonna put some, now I have somewhere to, like, you know, hide the ends to the flower, the greenery, I guess you'd say. I'm gonna lay it down though. We're gonna have it going both ways, up and down, I think, so. Once I get a plan here, it'll be okay. So far, this is not easy. Well, that one stayed in there. Pull the other one out. I want it to be kind of wild, so I'm not too worried about that. Oh, maybe we'll take one of these. These are like paper, but they're really cute. You can bend them however you want. So we're going to have one coming up. Starting to get there. You just have to trust the process, right? Pick machine might help you with this project. What's a pick machine? You guys know a lot more than me. I have no idea what that is. Is something that pokes holes in things? I don't know. But I'm starting to like it, so I'm not too worried yet. I think it'll be fine. It'll be just fine. Burnt my finger though. Hi, Rita. Oh, my husband's getting a call, but he's not even here. He's at work. Okay, so it's looking good. Spreading the blessings from North Carolina. I've been to North Carolina. We have relatives. One of my husband's relatives lives there. I can't remember what Morehead City, is that where we went? I don't know, we went and visited we went around a trip around the United States, and we went there on the way home. And I think that's the name of the city. So we're gonna keep going around. See what other, let's do I'm going to add some flowers to the back. Let's see, let's do it right about here. We're going to also add some moss to cover that floral foam, and just one of these because they're nice because they stick in there. It's getting cuter. They put sharp metal picks on the end of stems. Oh yeah, okay. I think I have heard of that before. Now that you tell me, that's a good idea. Because these ones that have, like these little ones have like a wire, and they are easy. All right, what other, we want to put another flower on the front? Yeah, I think I'm going to put this little flower on the front. These are exactly the colors that I used in my house. Well, I did use other greens too, like more like sagey greens, but so put that on the front. It's kind of making it a little better. Moorhead is near the coast. Yeah, we did. We went to the coast. We have a picture of my husband and Alex down by the water there. I'm not sure if we went to the coast in Moorhead City or if we went somewhere else, but we did go to the coast while we were at their house. They took us somewhere. I'm going to have this one up higher. One more of these little ones, I think. It adds the silver. Oh yeah, somebody just, okay. Yeah, I probably, if it's expensive, I probably don't do enough. I mean, I do florals, but I don't do a lot of stuff that's hard like this. That's kind of harder to put in. So we're going to keep going around until we get a little bit of this greenery all the way around. And then we'll go back and add things. Oops, I think I want it to be up. Okay, maybe I should put one other one of these things somewhere, a shorter one or something. It's looking a little crazy right now, but it's okay. I have faith that it's going to look cute when we're done. Oops, I just cut that one apart somehow, ruined it. Well, that one got ruined. Let's see. Should I make it, how should I do this one? It's getting there. It's kind of a mess, but you know, like I say, you just have to trust the process. I like it kind of crazy looking. That's too tall. That one is a little too tall too. All right, we're getting there. Yeah, I'm gonna put some other, I have some little white flowers. Yes, I do. Somebody asked if I had white flowers. Okay, which they are right here. I just have these little ones from Hobby Lobby. So I don't know if I want to add that greenery or if I just want to add the flowers. Let's see. I think I want to add one more of these on the back. These are paper, so I realized when you cut them, they kind of fall apart. They still work. Careful. All right, I think I'm gonna grab some moss and put on there, and then add stuff around that. The moss is what dropped, so I gotta grab it. Oh, there it is. We're gonna still be adding more and just getting some of this out of my way. I think I'm going to use this moss here. What's that say? I love it. I knew I would. Oh, thanks. It's getting there. It's not to my liking quite yet, but we will make it work. I'm going to just add some of this moss around. Oops, out of glue again. I bet you this is good. I could lay it down for a second. You could put this moss before, but I find it easier to kind of do after where you need it. Yeah, that's nice. Just kind of fills in spots. I don't have a lot of this moss left because I actually used a lot of it in my Easter decorating. I actually made like a centerpiece for my bar area. We call it the bar just because I don't know why growing up my parents called it that, not the island. So we don't drink, so I don't know why I call it a bar, but because we don't have our kitchen table, our dining room table is actually outside right now because we turned our dining room into a guest room if we didn't hear, and then we turned the guest room into a nursery because my daughter's been spending lots of time here with her kids. We're going to add more greenery and stuff, but look at that moss just helps a lot by adding that. But anyway, since I couldn't really do a centerpiece on my table, we might eat if it's nice weather, we'll eat our Easter dinner outside, and then I might do another centerpiece, but I did a centerpiece on my island. It looks really cute, and I used moss in it. It's kind of a bunny garden scene, kind of. You'll see it because I will do a home tour. There's a couple more things I want to add, so it'll be probably no later than next week. Oh, that moss really helped a lot. Loving it. All right, I want to add some to the front. At least my egg's not falling apart, right? It's not falling off the stand. That's good. That's winning, as they say. Kind of want some sticking up here on the top too, so I'm going to put a little up there. getting there. You guys like it? Oh, thanks, Donna. Thanks, Tammy. Okay. Oh, here's some spots so you can see the... I hope it's going to sit straight. I don't think it is. It was just on top of the bag. Just want to make sure that I got everything was covered with moss, and then now, oh, there's a spot right there. I should put a little more. And then we'll go back and add some other things. Good thing, because I'm about out of moss. Where did I just put that glue? Oh, there, right there. I feel like I want a little more hanging down in the front here. Or maybe over this kind of messy area right here. Okay. So we're getting there. Thank you. All right, so then I have those white flowers. I think well, before I did that, I just have these little kind of brighter pink ones that I just have just a few of them left from a pick I picked off of them. I put these on I wish I had those little ones, but they're in my other room. When we made the little pots, kind of like this. Not anything like this actually, but they did have bows on the top. But I use some of these. I'm trying to see where I want them, and they fall apart kind of easy. Oh yeah, that little bit of pink, it helps. See, I put a couple there and I think one there. I only have a few, so where'd the rest of them go? I gotta put some in the other spots. There's only 2 I got left. Let me see. Looks like I only have 2 left. Okay. This is the back. Okay. We'll put 1 back there. It's looking good. Let's see, where should I put this other one? I'd rather put it on the front where you can actually see it. Oh yeah, this is pink. This is turning out cute. Give you some hearts if you think it's cute. You guys are too quiet. Make sure you sprinkle, because we only have 50-some people on here today. I feel like I need something in that spot right there. I don't know if I want to put another flower. Might. Maybe not that one. Maybe this one. I don't think I want those flowers though. Or those leaves. Oh, thanks for the hearts. Somebody's give me some hearts. Okay, I just added another one there. This wasn't such a big gap, but I'll put some more florals in there. Or greenery. And then we'll add some white ones too. Do I want this to go up or do I want it to go down? I think I want it to go up. I just don't want it so long. Maybe one going down too. Thank you for sprinkling. All right, so then let's add some white flowers. I think I'm just gonna take off the little, I'll take off a few and then put them on. Oh yeah, that pop of white looks good. Just have to decide where I want to put them. See the little white ones in there? Oh, thanks, Cindy. Oh, Cindy, you're on so early. Maybe because normally I'm not at a good time for you, because normally you watch very late at night. Well, not really late at night, but when I'm in bed, because I'm a early to rise, early to bed girl. If I don't have anything to do, I always tell my husband, I can stay up late. If I have something to do and I have somebody to talk to, or I'm totally fine to stay up late. But if I'm bored, I'd rather go to bed. I'm gonna have to go grab some more white ones. I didn't grab enough. They're just right here by me. So, oh, I have one more here. Let me grab a few more. Where'd they go? They're stuck in my thing. Oh, come on. There we go. I think I have a few left on here. See, I put some there. Let's put some here. Hot. I should put one right here. It's looking cute. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Or do you think it's ugly? Don't tell me if you think it's ugly. Wish I had one more little rosebud, but I don't. Maybe one of these. I didn't realize I had more of these. Maybe a small one. I just feel like I need something right here in the back. Yeah, that's better. Still feel like it needs something right there. Oops. I feel like it needs one more little piece hanging out in front. Maybe. What did you use to make the bunny mold? It's an IOD mold, and yes, they're kind of expensive. You can get them at decoupagecentral.com. I should have linked it because I forgot I'm a affiliate now. Oh, I just dumped all my moss out. But yeah, you can go to DecorPotCentral.com, or you can just look for IOD molds where you can buy them in your area. I got mine from a local boutique that sells it. But you don't even have to use that bunny mold. You can put whatever you want on the front and do the same idea. You could put a napkin picture on there. You could put whatever. It's looking good, I think. I feel like maybe I should just put this last rose over here. Just wish I had a smaller one. I might use one more of these, although it's going to fall apart when I just don't want those bottom leaves. They're too long. Yeah, I should glue it together before it falls apart. So hot. There we go. Sorry, I've been on here for a lot longer than I have been on my last few lives, but that's okay. Like I want to put that. And put that right there. I think it looks good. Now I'm just going to go back and try to cover that area right there. It's a little wax. Just going to dab real careful right now. I might go back later with, get a little more off of it there, but I don't think it looks bad. You could put I wish I had one of the little rosebuds put in the middle up there. Would be cute. But I don't like the big ones up there. I wonder if I have a cute pink button. I definitely have pink buttons, but I don't know if I have one that'll go with the vibe. Show it to you guys one more time. You don't mind that I'm long? Okay, good. Because sometimes it's hard to do a detailed project, and so I do some of it ahead of time, but I also like you to see how it goes together. Oh, it's so cute, I think. I just think the moss in there just looks so pretty. Gosh, I really fried my finger that time. Let me see if I can find a pink bead that, I mostly have red in here. I know I have pink in my other room, but I don't know if the button is with the vibe of this. This is really pretty, actually. It's just it's a round button, but it's, whoa. No. I don't think it helps it any. Nah, I don't think so. If I had a little rosebud, I think that would be cute, but I don't have any more that I know of. I don't think I have any. Let me look in one little bag of stuff that I have. 'Cause I sometimes throw those little pieces in there if I have a couple left, but I don't see any in that one. No. We're just gonna leave it like that on top. Oh, it's so cute. What do you guys think? Oh, thanks, guys. I think it turned out pretty darn cute. Wouldn't know that it was a Dollar Tree egg, would you? Unless you look on the back, it kind of has this flat back. It kind of looks a little... I'm just letting you look at it while I pick off all the glue strands. Oh, it didn't show you the back because it's pretty. It's not as pretty as the front, but maybe pull some of the petals off the flower. Oh, that's an idea. I'll probably pull them off and then I won't like it, but oh yeah, that's a good idea though. I wonder if that would work. I don't mind wasting a flower. But I don't even know if I'll like it, but I just thought it might look cute. We'll see. Try to take out the middle part of this flower. Yeah, it worked pretty good. Except for this one looks a little ratty. No, I think I like it better without it, but I can use that rosebud for something else. Oh, I wanted to put another rosebud down here, so maybe I'll just put it in here somewhere. Yeah, like right here. I'm going to put it. Going to put it right there. Because I wanted one anyway, earlier. There we go. I just kind of added it right there. Yeah, I have to find somewhere in my house to put this now because it matches really good, but I have a lot of decor out. Like, I pretty much decorated everywhere. I didn't decorate in the what used to be our dining room as much because, like I said, we turned it into kind of a guest room. I put a few things, though, in there. Just don't have the whole table to decorate, but I decorated everywhere else. It was just a good outlet. I told my husband I was having fun doing it because I'd been very stressed for the last few months, and it just felt good to do something normal, so, for me. So anyway, give me some hearts if you like it, and there we're done, I think. You could put a tag. You know, I used to put tags on everything. I'm kind of over that. Sometimes I like it, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I think it's just good to leave it simple, but I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? All right, that's it. We've been on for an hour and 15 minutes. I'd better let you go, and I have to go work out here pretty soon. Ugh. But anyway, you guys have a great night, and I might go live tomorrow, but don't hold me to it. But Thursday or Thursday, it might be Thursday. Either tomorrow or Thursday. I'm trying to get back to at least twice a week. But when I say that, who knows what will happen with our life, because we're still having some things going on. So anyway, you guys have a great night, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.